let's see how we deal with password authentication in Python. How do we check a password if it's right? Let's see cmd Jupyter lab. Yeah, it's opening. Now let's go open a new one. Notebook Python 3. Rename our file. Number 5. This is password authentication. Password authentication. Right now, this is password authentication. Let's go. How do we check if a password is valid in Python using while loop? First of all, we have to initially set up a correct password. Let's say, for example, is here, let's say KB12345, hashtag and %, and like this, KAB12345, hashtag and sign. Now, how many attempts? They are set to 0, but max attempts, let's say max attempts. This is where when you try your password 3 times, you have to be logged out. You logged out. So now let's start our while loop. While attempt while the attempts are less than max attempt, then enter the password. You enter the password as input. Now let's see. This is the input password. So this is the password you will use as input. Enter your password. So now you have a pop-up saying enter your password. Enter your password. Right? So now the attempts, you haven't made 3 attempts yet. Not yet. That means you made the first one, second one, it will keep asking you enter your password. So now let's see. Condition number 1. If entered password is correct, we use equal correct password then what? So now we are checking to see if this condition here checks if this is the password, the correct password, right? Then what? We check while the attempts are still less than max attempts, then enter your password. If entered password is correct password, print access granted, right? That's what happened. So now print access granted. This is when the password you enter is right, then you break and you use else. Let's say the password is not right, else attempt is 1. Let's see, attempt equal 1, print incorrect password, try again. So now print password incorrect, try again. You see, you need to try again. Now let's see, you're gonna try again. So if attempt equal max attempt, Then what? Print account locked. Print your account has been locked out. Account locked out. Too many failed attempts, or you have reached the maximum attempts. So now let's see. Now initialize the correct password. This is the correct password. Attempts counting starts from 0. Max attempts 3. So while attempts less than max attempts, enter password. If the enter password is correct, access granted, break. Or else you got it wrong once, password is incorrect, try again. You need to try again. If attempts equal max attempts, print account locked out, you have reached the max attempt. So let's check. Let's run now. Now, while attempts here, they're less than, let's see here, what's wrong here? On line 6. Alright, that's because I put attempt. T is missing here. Let's run again. Always typo. Okay, now let's see. We put KB 1 2 3 4 5 hashtag and sign, enter. Access granted because I put the right password. Now let's say password, I put hello 25. Boom. Password incorrect. Try again. Enter your password. Now let's try it again. Let's say Joe 45. Enter. Password is incorrect again. Try again. So here it's saying you try again. So now you try again. You try America 48. Boom. Password is incorrect. Try again. Now let's try one more time. Run. Put the password again. PAE 1 2 3 4 5 hashtag, enter. Now here is the problem. Try again. Max, let's see, we have tried 3 times already. Why is not? Let's put about 9. All right. Oh, you see why? Do you see why it's not locking the account? Because here, if the attempts. So now let's run again. Now we are going to run again. We put KA 1 2 3 4 5 6. Boom. That's in 1 5 2 3 6 2. Right. Account locked out. You have reached the maximum attempt. Right? That's how typo error messages, when you type the things that are not right, of course you have to be careful that the system is going to keep running, because try again, because it will be bad, because it's not going to stop